just slightly here, YouTube. Hold on, please. Hold on. You're going to go for a ride just for a minute. Just for a minute. Hang on. Hang on. You're okay. You're okay. Hang on. All right. That was almost really, really bad. It was almost really, really bad. Why does YouTube look so terrible? Why does YouTube look, you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. What's up, guys? How was your day? How was your Monday? I had a really, really good Monday. Had a lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff done. I drew some cards before this live, which I don't ever really do, but I did. And I came up with happiness, blessed day, intuition, creativity. I'm down. I'm down for all of that. If you guys do not follow me everywhere, please, please make sure you do. But we're going to get right into it. We're going to do things a little differently tonight in that while I'm doing a Reiki session, I'm not going to talk. I'm not going to talk. I always talk through it. I'm not going to this time. Yeah, going to go about 30 minutes and then we'll read for the Zodiacs. Yes. Yes. All right, then. The only thing I ask is that you take a deep breath every single time I move my hands. Ready? Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. No music on YouTube. Fun. Probably because I have things plugged in. It is what it is. Just listen to some Danheim over this. Guess I'm talking after all. Gotta love it. We're not going to do those chakras today. Do you know why? We're going to do them on Thursday instead because Wednesday is a very powerful day. Not only is Wednesday a new moon, but it's also the Chinese New Year. So we are not going to do the chakras today. We'll do them on Thursday. Okay. I mean, I can hear the music, so that's what matters, right? I love it. Don't you love it how it's always technology that fails me. I mean, people do too. Don't think they don't, but it's always technology. What are you guys manifesting? This is the year of the snake. We also have all kinds of things heading into Aquarius this week. Mercury is going direct, well, right now in Aquarius. A lot of change. A lot of change. I'm glad you got your candle today. That makes me happy. Did it arrive safely? Like how I said I wasn't going to talk, and then YouTube is messing me over, so I have to. So what that tells me is if I actually want to use a microphone and not sound like I'm in a tunnel on YouTube, then I get to use two computers. Great. Fun. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. You know what? It's going to be a great fucking week. It's going to be a great fucking week, even with everything going on. Even with everything going on. With everything going on. I'm just in a really good mood. I'm just in a really good mood. I only watched the news for about 30 minutes today. Only about 30 minutes. And I thought, you know what? I've got other shit to do. I'm curious. Those of you guys that are watching that are pagan, I'm curious to know what deities you work with. I'm just curious. Just curious. Yeah, I know you guys can't hear over on YouTube, and I'm sorry. That's why I'm talking a little more than I said I was gonna. So since you guys can't hear on YouTube, we will probably only do 10 or 15 minutes of Reiki. Sucks because I can hear it. Don't you love it? Don't you love it? YouTube. It's my computer. I really need to find a good name for this computer because it's kind of a two-faced bitch. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it's great, sometimes not so great. Like tonight, not so great. Been great all day. Hasn't crashed on me once. But those of you guys over there on YouTube that are watching and you can't hear anything, I apologize. Or you can hear me talk, just not music. So I'm sure that there are some great comments over there. What is this crazy bitch doing? I'll just get ASMR tonight. You know, I actually feel kind of bad. I actually feel kind of bad that YouTube can't hear the music. And so we're going to do this. I know that you guys all wait and this is your favorite thing to watch. I'm going to put back here so I can see the comments. This is your favorite thing to watch. YouTube, I look old as fuck. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. So, here's what we're going to do instead, okay? We are going to go ahead and read for the zodiacs is what we're going to do. We're going to read for the zodiacs and then I'll do some Reiki. So YouTube, you won't get Reiki this evening. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I don't know what it is over there on YouTube tonight. It's like, let's see every wrinkle on Bodhi's face. Yeah. Yeah. It's fine. It's good. I think that probably the reason I'm in such a good mood. I got this weird ass pillow on Amazon. It was like $30, I think. And it's like one of those weird U-shaped pillows, but part of it has this curve because I'm a side sleeper. And so I like sleeping, you know, with a pillow between my knees. I've been sleeping so good. I'm not going to lie. Best $30 ever. Best $30 ever. Ever. Are we ready? Are we ready? Yes, the answer is yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it. On Amazon, if you look up side sleeper body pillow, I think is an off-brand. Of course, I got the cheetah print. Of course I did. Okay, Capricorns, y'all are throwing cards at me. Y'all are throwing cards at me. I feel off now. But you know what? We're just rolling with it. We're just going to roll with it. I feel off because normally we're still doing Reiki for another 30 minutes. So I feel off. So everybody coming in right now is like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. They're supposed to be Reiki. I don't know. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We ready, Capricorns? We ready? I'm going to move the light a little bit so I can actually see. We're going to just get that one out of the way. We're just going to get that one out of the way. It's just an evening. It's just a day. It's just an evening. And it's great. It's fine. It's fantastic. All right. I get it. I get it. You know those times when you have a deity that keeps popping up, that it's one that you don't really know, that you don't really work with and stuff like that, and they just continue to pop up? I get it. I get it. I get it. And I love that two of the cards the Capricorns drew were two of the cards I drew before I started this live. Caps. Y'all are going to be annoyingly optimistic this week. So those of you guys that have Capricorns in your life, just know they are going to be annoyingly optimistic this week. I just want you to know. I just want you to know. It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. If y'all have never met a Capricorn on like a happiness high, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all start off with Hathor, and this is the Egyptian goddess of culture, communication, happiness, parties. Then I shit you not, you can't make this up. You have the Blessed Day card and happiness. And happiness. Capricorns. I actually really love this for you. Amazingly crazy love this for you. And here is why. Y'all are too serious. Y'all are too serious. Not only are you guys too serious, but when you guys get in this work only mode, you have no idea how to have fun because work is fun for a Capricorn. So when you guys get in a work only mode, there is no social life. There is no friends. There is no going out. There is no concerts. There is no parties. There is no nothing but work. And you know what? What's funny is I feel this on a deep level because today I was like, man, I haven't heard from like some of my friends I talk to all the time. Like, I haven't heard from anybody. Like, what the fuck's going on? Like, I was the one reaching out to everybody this morning, like, hey, how are you? Well, guess what? Your influence this week, Capricorns, is Hathor. This is all about communication. It's all about culture. So this week, don't be surprised, Capricorns, if you fall down the rabbit hole with looking at other cultures, learning about the culture you came from, learning about a culture you've never known about. Just don't be surprised if y'all are all about documentaries this week, if y'all are all about learning about craziness, awesomeness, etc. I am 100% going to recommend learning some Asian history, whether you choose Japanese, Chinese, Korean, doesn't matter. They're all fantastic. I took a lot of classes in high school over Asian history, especially some of the naval battles back in the 14 and 1500s. Y'all will not be disappointed. I'm just saying what I'm saying. But fall down the rabbit hole this week, Capricorns, with some culture. With some culture. Look and see if there are things around you that you actually can leave the house and go do. Capricorns, yes, you heard me. Leave the house and go do. Thank you for that. Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you, Miss Mary. Oh, MM. Thank you, MM. I will say this. When this deity pops up, this is not a time to sit still. This is not a time to sit back and play poor, pitiful me, Capricorns. Okay. Then you also drew the Blessed Day card and the Happiness card. And I know some of you Capricorns are sitting here listening to me right now like, no, that's not what I want to do. I'm not a happy camper right now. My world is shit. Everything is shit. I don't like it. I don't want to do it. Well, guess what, Capricorns? Y'all are fucking leaders. Y'all are fucking leaders. You are. You are a cardinal sign, which is a leadership sign. You start winter, and winter is a time of pause before we rebirth into the spring. This coming weekend is Imbolc, IMBOLC. This is the halfway point between the winter solstice and the spring solstice. This is the halfway point, letting you know that from the first second this weekend on, we are moving closer and closer to spring. You are a leader, Capricorns. Everybody models their behavior off of you. Everybody around you models their behavior off of you. If you're upset, they're upset. If you're quiet, they're quiet. If you're happy, they're happy. Because Capricorns have a very, very powerful presence. All cardinal signs have a powerful presence. So if you are happy this week, even if you fake it till you make it, Capricorns, you will have such a humongous impact on the world around you this week. And all of the gods know that we need it so badly, which is probably why these cards were given to y'all. Caps, smile this week. Say hello to people this week. Give genuine compliments to people this week. Go out and do something that allows you to enjoy the culture of where you are, where you live. I want to reiterate again, and I'm probably going to reiterate this several times throughout this live, throughout these reads. Be nice this week, guys. There are so many people that are in such bad places right now. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Okay? Caps, it's a happy fucking week. It's a good fucking week. You also have the blessed day card and the happiness card with all the flowers and the butterflies and just sickeningly sweet positivity. It'll be great. You're welcome. I'm just going to warn you in advance that I am a Capricorn and this is what's going to happen this week. I am all about it. I'm all about it because my For You page feed on TikTok and YouTube now is all news and bad shit. And I'm just saying. Okay? Caps, you are the leaders this week. You are the leaders who are having a good week and you're happy about it. Okay? It's going to be a great week, Capricorns. A great, great, great fucking week. Okay? Yes? You don't get to say no. You don't get to say no, Capricorns. Stones for Capricorns. I'm actually going to say black kyanite because when you are not only a leader, but you are happy and you're in a good space and you're trying to build everyone else up, people will come after you. They will come after you because people are dicks. They will come after you. So Capricorns, black kyanite will help to protect you from some of this bullshit. I'm also going to say Jade, Capricorns. I'm also going to say Jade. Now, I will say the black kyanite is not a snuggly stone. It's not. It comes in these crazy fans and it splinters. So, you know, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Your animal for the week, though, is going to be a little bit tougher. You know what? I don't know why I'm giving you guys this, but I mean, I kind of do. Y'all are the koala. Y'all are the koala. Every Capricorn just went, the fuck you say? Y'all are the koala. Because I want you to think about it. It doesn't matter what kind of day you're having. It doesn't matter what kind of mood you're in. If you see a koala just sitting there munching on the leaves, if you see a koala moving around, don't you stop and watch? Doesn't it make you kind of happy to see the koalas? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Plus, you can be snuggly and furry and have a cute little furry belly, and everybody will still love you. Eat the poisonous leaves with a smile. That's fucking right. Aquarius, you're coming out swinging all the cards. One thing this week for the start of February, Aquarius, y'all have some interesting stuff moving into Aquarius. Not y'all, we all do. And it's going to be a fun week. It's going to be fun on a fun. Ooh, Aquariuses are warriors this week. Okay. Aquariuses are standing up for other people this week. Aquariuses, holy shit. Okay, Aquarius, y'all start off with the Prince, the forgotten adversary, which is sorrow and lost valor and serendipity. We're not worried about this. We're not worried about the lost valor. But then you have castaway negativity and grounding. Now, some of you Aquariuses are not going to want to hear this either. But guess what, Aquarius? This week, you also are kind of a leader, but not in a way that everybody's modeling their behavior off of you. What you are, Aquarius, is someone that is standing up for other people. You are someone that you are seeing injustice. You are seeing things happen, and you're all about saying, no, pause, fuck you. That's not right. Aquarius, you guys are kind of the hidden silent warriors this week. In other words, there's going to be something that's going to pull you out of the woodwork to where you're going to have to speak up for someone else this week. And the cool thing about this is because of the castaway negativity card, it tells me that it's not just you speaking up for somebody else. It's you completely turning a situation around. When you walk into rooms this week, Aquarius, when you walk into buildings, when you walk into spaces, when you're around people this week, Aquarius, it's almost like your presence is making it where negativity is not going to stay around. It isn't. It isn't. There's no place for it. And it doesn't get to sit and hang out with you. It doesn't. What's up on my banks? It doesn't. You have no room for it, no time for it. You're done. You are also an extremely grounded soul this week, Aquarius. Not only are you an extremely grounded soul, but everyone around you feels a little more grounded when you're sitting there, when you're in the room with them, when you're in the car with them, when you're in the office with them. Everybody feels a little safer in your presence this week, Aquarius. Now, I know some of you guys are like, are you sure about that? I'm sure about that. I'm sure about that. You guys are the silent warriors in every single group you're in this week, Aquarius. Doesn't mean you have to go out and fight. Doesn't mean that you have to have a bunch of conflict because it's not. Because it's not. But you guys are the silent warriors this week. Okay? So when you walk into a room and everybody suddenly shuts up, or you walk into a room and the conversation dies down, they're not talking about you, Aquarius. What they're feeling is your presence coming into the room and knowing that they're not allowed to be bullshit anymore. And I said it that way on purpose. They're not allowed to be bullshit anymore. People are also going to be very honest around you this week, Aquarius, because they know that you're going to just smell it if they lie to you. And I don't feel sorry for them. I don't feel sorry for them in any way, shape, or form. Stones for Aquarius. I'm going to say red jasper. I'm also going to say obsidian. Two really easy to find ones. I'm going to give you a third one too, though, Aquarius, and that's labradorite. But I am going to say you need to be wearing a lot of red jasper and obsidian this week, and then keep some lab on you as well. Okay? Keep some lab on you as well. I know we're going through these kind of quick this week. Well, so far we are. Pisces. I just want one card, Pisces. Thank you. Maybe I just needed to say Pisces. I know how y'all are. I know how y'all are. You need to be invited. Y'all are like vampires. You need to be invited. Animal for Aquarius. You know, I'm going to give you the snake. I'm going to give you the snake. Not so much for the rebirth aspect as for the I will bite your fucking ass. Y'all are the snake this week. Not any snake in particular, but y'all are the snake this week, okay? Thank you guys over there on TikTok. We ready? We ready, Pisces? Well, we're all just taking hardcore rolls this week. The Capricorns are happy. The Aquariuses are the silent warriors. And the Pisces apparently are agents of karma, because y'all have Abraham, which is truth and justice and duty. Then you guys have karmic justice. You can't make this shit up. And then you have defense. Pisces. This is a spot that you guys don't like to be in, but you do it well. You don't like to be in this spot. You don't like to be the one that deals out the karma. You don't like to be now, you like to see people get their karma, but you don't want to be the one to bring the karma about. Let's talk about the bad part about this, Pisces. The bad part is that there's going to be a lot of people that you see right through their bullshit this week. You see right through their bullshit this week. Not only do you see right through their bullshit, but you're indifferent to it. Does that make sense? So let's say that you have, let's just say Bob around you, and you know that Bob's a liar. Like, you know that you've known Bob for so long, you know that Bob and his little white lies are a thing, right? Well, this week you realize that Bob hasn't just been telling little white lies to you. Like, Bob's been telling all kinds of shit, and it should piss you off, but it kind of doesn't, because you kind of already know that that's Bob. However, this week is a little different in that you're done with it and you cut Bob off. You also are the one to kind of bring about the start of some karma. Doesn't mean you're going to push Bob off a bridge or anything, okay? Please don't push Bob off a bridge. I don't have bail money. But here's the thing, Pisces. Know that everybody you're around this week, you are kind of a bringer of karma, good and bad, because karmic justice is not just all bad shit. Okay? It's not just bad shit. Everybody that you're around this week, every life you touch, every person you come across, you are a sign for so many people. It may be the car you drive. It may be a number that pops up when they ring you up at the grocery store. It may be a shirt you're wearing. It may be your shoes. It may be anything. It may be anything, Pisces. But you are a sign for so many people this week. And a bringer of karmic justice. Now, I will say this defense card, you are going to be a little defensive this week, Pisces. You are going to be a little defensive. So, you know, woo-saw, take some breaths, woo-saw. But make sure you have your defenses up solid this week, Pisces. Okay. And for that reason, any and all black stones. I'm also going to say you wear as much black as you want this week, Pisces. Okay? As much as you want. You wear as much as you want. All the black stones. All the black stones. I am also going to give you, I'm going to give you the Jaguar as your animal this week. The black one. But I want you to look up the meaning of the Jaguar. And you know what, Pisces? I'm also giving you homework. I know y'all love when I give you homework with a reading, right? But I want you guys to look up some of the South American tales of the Jaguar. Seriously. Okay? Yeah. What the hell is my phone doing? Weird. Okay. You know, whatever ghost it is that's around me, that's been around me my whole life, I'm about to drop cards, that wants to fuck with the technology all the time. Like, I'm kind of done at this point. I'm kind of done. Aries. Aries. Are we ready? Are we ready, Aries? Yes? No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Ooh, okay. Aries, y'all are determined as fuck this week. Okay. Y'all also have the Prince, the Forgotten Adversary, the Sorrow, the Lost Valor, the Serendipity. We're not going to worry about the sorrow, and we're not going to worry about the Lost Valor. Valor. We're talking all about serendipity this week, which is destiny and cut ties. Aries, when this card pops up, especially with these other two cards, it is time for you to take a step back and for you to look at everything that has got you where you are right now, good or bad. Okay. I want you to look at every loss you've had in the last few years. I want you to look at every gain you've had in the last few years. I want you to look at the changes you've gone through. I want you to look at the friends, the family, etc., people that are there, people that are not there. I want you to look at everything that's happened in your life up till this point, because the fact that we have a new moon on the Chinese New Year and it's the year of the snake, and snakes are all about rebirth. And this new moon is the innovative new moon. You're not getting out of it this week, Aries. There is something that you've been fighting, stepping into for a long time, whether this is a role that you don't want to play, whether this is going back to school, whether this is a job, whatever this is, Aries, there is something that you have been fighting because you don't really want to do it. You do, but you don't. You're a little nervous. The universe is no longer going to let you, just slide by. They're not. It's not. And you are going to have to make decisions to cut ties with some people this week, with some things, with some places, with some habits. There's going to be a lot of cutting off things this week, Aries. What's funny is I know that you Aries are really good at that. I know that you are fantastic at it. Fantastic at it. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Aries, you ask the universe to put you on your path, and here's the fucking path. Also, the universe is shoving you onto the path. You don't get to just take a step when you're ready. Just saying what I'm saying. Stones for Aries. Clear quartz. Clear quartz. The clearer, the fucking better. And you know what? I'm going to give you silver. I know it's not a stone, but I'm going to give you silver. Okay? Clear quartz and silver, and they need to be worn together. In fact, if you have a piece of quartz that's wrapped in silver, even better. Aries, I'm going to give you the dragon this week. I'm giving you the dragon as your spirit animal this week. I'm just saying what I'm saying. I'm giving you the dragon. I just realized that I promised you guys, this is pissing me off. I promised you guys that I had a couple of big announcements. Yeah. And I was going to wait till 9:30 to give them, but why don't we do it now? Because the answer is yes. I know not one of you were like, no, please don't tell me. No, please don't tell me. All right. So there's two big ones. Well, one big one, one medium one, and another big one. Yeah, we're going to do it in that order. First, ready? I am bringing back advanced classes. I am bringing back advanced classes. These are not live classes. They're not anything you're going to have to worry about being in a Zoom or whatever. They are video. They'll release every single Wednesday, starting this Wednesday on the new moon, on the Chinese New Year. I'm noticing that everybody on social media seems to be regurgitating the exact same beginner information over and over and over. So y'all are going to see a change in my content as well into more advanced practices. What pushed me into this is I had cut them off because people were coming in and then wanting me to explain basic things. That is not what advanced classes are. So know that before you guys sign up for the advanced classes, I am going to assume that you have already taken beginner classes, either with me or with someone else. Okay. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit, and I'm not going to go back over little beginner things. But I found out there's such a need for it. And so many of you guys, it's so weird. I've had so many appointments over the last few weeks, and 90% of these appointments, y'all have said the same exact sentence or some variation of it. Okay. Y'all have said something like this to me. You ready? I want to be like you. I want to be you. I want to do what you do. Almost every single person that I have had an appointment with has said that. And the way you do that is you start upping your practice. You start upping your skills, your abilities. You stop believing that you're a beginner. If you've been practicing for 4 or 5 years, even if you've been practicing by yourself, baby, you're not a beginner anymore. Start learning more advanced topics. The other announcement is this. I, starting on Wednesday at 6, am starting Astrology 101. This will be the only time I teach it live. Okay. So every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central, there will be an astrology class. It will be videoed, and you can get into it at any time and just watch the videos. But everybody always asks about, where do I learn astrology? Where do I learn astrology? So I'm going to teach you Bodhi astrology. I'm going to teach you Bodhi astrology. Most of what I practice is Western astrology. This is Astrology 101. It is a 3-month class. You can pay for it all at once, or you can pay for it by the month. That's fine. But it will be every single Wednesday. It will be a lot. So get ready for your brain to kind of hurt and melt slightly. Okay. And then, are you ready for the last one? You ready for the last one? This one's kind of a big one. That was the medium one. The Astrology 101 was the medium one. Are you ready for the big one? Over the last 5 years on TikTok, I have noticed that there is not a good, solid place out there for reputable, sourced information on pagan practices, on witchcraft, on Latin practices, etc. So we're going to create one. You and me and you, all of us together. All of us. Y'all know the term, it takes a community. All of us, we're all going to create something together. So on my link tree, let me make sure it's actually on my link tree because it should be. On my link tree is technology be technologying is a link to a new Discord server. This Discord server is called, yep, it's there, is called the Blue Cauldron. Now, before you go, there is a cost associated with it. And the lowest cost I could do was $2.99 because that's what Discord does. Here's why I decided to put a cost on it. A, it's going to take a lot, and I'm probably going to end up having to pay someone to help moderate content. B, it's going to keep the trolls out. It's going to keep the trolls out. Because you and I all know, we all know that trolls are not going to come in and pay money to troll. I mean, maybe they will if they're really, really hefty like that. But let's build a gorgeous, gorgeous community area that is encyclopedic in its knowledge. Miss Scarley has kindly offered to help curate and moderate everything to do with the Latin practices. I have someone that is going to help with the voodoo and hoodoo practices. I am still looking for someone that is well-versed in the Asian practices to help moderate content. But let's build a place. Let's build a place that not only offers an encyclopedic knowledge, but is a safe place as well. Okay. Now, before you go and start posting stuff, know that there are rules. And in each different category, I have listed those rules. You have to have a source, and it cannot be a TikTok video. If you see a TikTok video related to it, you can add that as well, but it has to have a solid source. Okay. Okay. Yeah. For those of you guys on the blue plan that are like, "Ooh, I can't wait to get in the advanced class." The blue plan does not cover the advanced class, but the advanced class plan does cover the blue plan. Okay? Just saying. Just saying. I have watched so many people. The Tauruses are like, "Bitch, we want our cards." Just a minute, Tauruses. I have watched so many people over the last 5 years steal other people's ideas. I have watched them steal my ideas, which is why I have not put out a book. It's why I have not done this community Discord as I'm about to set up. It's why I have not done these things, because I have watched other people steal ideas and then fall on their fucking faces. Y'all, I have been a published author since 1996. I am a master at research. I know very scary shit. I know very scary shit. I practice a lot of ancient ritual magic. And it's time for all of us to level our practices up because the world needs it. I'll talk about this again here in a minute. So, if y'all are new to watching me, if you're new to following me, whether it's YouTube or on TikTok, I've been practicing for well over 40 years at this point. I grew up with parents that were upper middle class hippies. So we traveled a lot. We did a lot of stuff. I grew up in an interesting mix of American folk magic. Yes, Taurus, I'm drawing your cards. And yes, you got to have fucking 3 cards. And Native American practices, Cherokee and Potawatomi. I grew up learning to obsessively research and read. The amount of books that I have read is stupid. It's a stupid number. The amount of books I have written is also a stupid number. I am not someone that just got into this. I am not someone that just got into this because it was cool on TikTok. Okay. I know my shit. I want y'all to know your shit. Okay. Y'all want to do what I do. Y'all want to be like me. This is where you start. Tauruses, you ready? Fucking kidding me, Tauruses? Y'all watched me shuffle. Y'all watch me shuffle. Am I right? Y'all watch me shuffle? I see why you needed 3 cards. Tauruses, it's going to be an epic fucking week for you. An epic fucking week for you. Y'all also have the Prince, the forgotten adversary. But what's funny is we're going to focus on the lost valor here. Okay. And I know every one of you is like, whoa, whoa, back the fuck up. You just said I was going to have a good week. So why are we focusing on lost valor? Because you also have balanced emotions. You also have fucking success. And you also have the courage card. Taurus. You remember that job you didn't get? You remember that promotion you didn't get? Do you remember that friend that fucked you over and then, went on and did exactly the things you do? Do you remember that time when the universe just looked you over? Do you remember that time? Do you remember that time? When you were the right person for the job or the position or the friendship or whatever it was. Do you remember that time when you were the right person and the universe or everybody in the universe was like they didn't see you? Do you remember that? Do you remember that? Okay. You know how you've been mad about that? You've been angry. You've been holding a grudge deep in your core because y'all are an earth sign and we hold grudges like nobody's goddamn business. Y'all remember that? You remember that grudge you're holding in here? Do you remember that? Yeah, well, this week you're oddly calm, Taurus. You are oddly calm. And not just, we should check on them because they're calm. Y'all are just oddly calm. And with that odd calm, let's just say Wednesday and Thursday are going to be those days where all of this shit happens and you're going to feel like a successful fucking bull. You're no longer going to be worried about all this lost valor, about how you got looked over for this or that. You're no longer going to be stressed about all of this shit that didn't happen. You know why? Because the reason that shit didn't happen now is when you're getting recognized for knowing all the shit. I'm just saying. Wednesday and Thursday are going to be very, very vital days. Vital days, Taurus. Okay? Because of this. And this is the courage card. Let me hold it over here because y'all on TikTok. You're going to have your big kid pants on this week, Taurus. One thing I love about you, Taurus, is, okay, I hate this first part. One thing I hate about you, Taurus, is that you will let someone not only walk all over you, they do the cha-cha, the tango, the waltz, the rumba, the Charleston, some weird dance you've never heard of, terrible break dancing. They do all the dances all over you. All over you. It takes a lot for you to finally say, you know what, fuck you. It takes so much. If y'all ever have the chance to be friends with a Taurus, just know that I am going to say that the Tauruses are the most loyal sign of the zodiac. They are. They are. Now it takes a minute to get in there. But once you have a Taurus as a friend, even if the two of you have the biggest fight ever, they are still going to consider themselves your friend. It takes so much for a Taurus to be done. It takes so much. So Taurus, you know that courage that you have when you have to go through all the shit, that courage that you have in there of being the bull, of being the one that carries everybody else. You know that type of courage? You're going to have to call on that this week, because when all of this starts to happen, when all of this amazing success comes in, y'all are going to be like, well, but I mean, I like this and I want this, but what about Shelly over there, or Joe over there, or, you know, Fred's been here longer than me. I'm just going to say, when those thoughts pop up, y'all need to shut the fuck up. Tell your little Taurus brain to shut the fuck up. Pull your chi in. I'm just saying. This is the success card, Taurus. This is an amazing, amazing week of you finally getting that lost valor back. We're going to see glowing Tauruses this weekend. Glowing Tauruses this weekend. Taurus, I am going to say this. This weekend is Imbolc, okay? This is the halfway point between winter and spring, and this is upcoming, getting ready for the spring energy to come in, okay? Do something nice, give blessings, give thanks this weekend, Taurus, okay? Taurus. Stones for Taurus. I'm going to say bismuth, that gorgeous rainbow temple stone. And then I'm also going to say, you know what? Pink tourmaline. If you can't find pink tourmaline, rose quartz will do, but it's not going to be nearly as good. It's not going to be nearly as good. I know I gave you a couple of ones that are a little harder to find, but I did it on purpose. I did it on purpose. Y'all are the honey badger. Y'all are the fucking honey badger this week. Just saying. Every Taurus just went, honey badger don't give a shit. I guarantee you there's going to be so many Tauruses that watch this that are going to walk around saying, honey badger don't give a shit. Oh, all right. So bismuth is pretty easy to find, y'all. Almost every single metaphysical shop has it. All right. That brings me to my wonderful little Geminis. My wonderful little Geminis. I do want to say this. For those of you guys that are considering joining the new Discord server, there is no information in there yet. It's a brand new blank encyclopedia. We're going to build it together. All of us. Okay? Yeah. These cards tonight are just being awesome. I love you. You ready, Geminis? You ready? You ready? You are. You are. Y'all have the Golden Empress, my favorite card in this deck. This is like all of the magnetism, all of the golden energy that everybody just can't get enough of. Then I shit you not, you also have growth of energy and happiness. You can't make this shit up. I love that the cards are being so nice this week. I love it. I love it. So let's talk. Let's talk. All right. Gemini. I know y'all have been down in the dumps lately. I know several of y'all, and I know y'all have been down in the fucking dumps. Like, it's been bad, right? Not this week. Not this week, Geminis. Not this week. You guys are super on top of the world. You are super happy. Everything is going your way. Everything is coming up, Gemini. And you are magnetic as fuck. Now, this means that everybody's going to want to talk to you all the time. Grocery store, bank, kids' school, work, random places. Everybody's going to be wanting to talk to you. Everybody's going to be wanting to talk to you. So be prepared for that. Okay. There's also going to be a lot of people drawn to you, and you are going to have to put up a little bit of a shield. especially with these other two cards. You are going to have to put yourself in an energetic egg. You're going to have to put some armor on, whatever it is. Pull your spikes out if you need to. Not too spiky because you're energetic, okay? You're a magnet. This is also a week that your manifestations are going to have a fuck ton of umph. A crap load, massive fuck ton of umph. I'm just saying. You're also going to notice this week, Geminis, and this is this growth of energy. You know how you've been working on yourself? You know how you've been making sure to kind of do your shadow work? You've been making sure to pay attention to things, to let go of things, to move forward and, just be a more badass motherfucker. You know how you've been ready to be that? Well, you got that. That's what you are. That's what you are. All of the things that used to just knock you down really crazy. All of the things that used to feel like a stab right through your aura. Yeah, not this week. Not this week. And guess what? It only takes 2 weeks to make a habit, Gemini. So all you got to do is pull this energy over into next week as well. And you're there. You wanted to level up. The universe is giving you every single thing you need to level all the fucking way up this week, Gemini. Oh, and did I mention the happiness card? Did I mention the happiness card? Y'all, just like the Capricorns, y'all are just happy this week. Y'all are just happy this week. And I know some of you Geminis are like, I've had a shitty day. I don't want to be happy. May not be all week, Geminis, but the vast majority of this weekend, y'all are just going to be a pleasure to be around. Y'all are happy. Y'all are doing the weird little funky dances. Y'all are singing. Y'all are being happy. I'm just happy. Motherfuckers, be happy. Just be fucking happy, Gemini. Wow, I even spit on myself. Just saying. I'm just saying, Gemini. This is an utterly fucking phenomenal week. And you know what? Before I even tell you your stones, I'm going to tell you your animal. Y'all are 100% the fucking peacock this week. Because the golden empress right here, y'all are also really feeling the Gemini energy and showing out a little bit. Y'all are 100% the peacock this week. I'm just saying what I'm saying. I'm just saying what I'm saying. It is a fucking glorious week for you, Geminis. A glorious week. I will say with this growth of energy card and the magnetism card, make sure that you're doing a lot of grounding work this week. Make sure you're cleansing your aura this week, because with everybody being drawn to you, you're going to pick up a lot of shit. Okay? You're going to pick up a lot of shit. Stones for Geminis. Stones for Geminis. Lodestone would be a great one for you guys. Lodestone is a magnetic stone. It's a stone of manifestation. It's not super pretty, but it works like a fucking charm. That one may be a little hard to find. I'm also going to say Malachite and Labradorite. Okay. And I'm going to remind you, y'all are the peacock. Why was I trying to draw another card for you Cancers? You know what? That's what I was doing. So we're going to do it. No, my gut says no. My gut says no. My gut says I was just shuffling the cards to shuffle the cards. Okay. Oh, Cancers. I can't do that many cards right off the bat. Don't. Okay. I just want to ask, y'all saw that card, right? Y'all are watching me shuffle. Y'all saw the card flip up in the deck, right? You watched me shuffle this deck repeatedly. Yeah? Yeah? You watched it? Can't make this shit up. I'm just saying. Can't make this shit up. Okay. Very interesting cards. Everything has a meaning for you this week, Cancer. Every fucking thing. Before I even show you what these cards are, yes, your intuition is on point. Yes, those dreams mean something. Yes, all of that stuff is a sign. Y'all are plugged in this week, Cancers. Plugged the fuck in. Y'all start off with Morgan Le Fay, which is growth and atonement and deceit. And I want to point out the imagery in this card. I want you to just look at it for a minute, because I want you to tell me if you notice anything. Okay? You got it? You got it? Then, as I showed you, y'all also have the growth of energy card. And this one flipped up in the deck and flipped down on the desk. And then you have the wisdom card. Do you see it? Do you see it? This is why I said that you guys are plugged in. Y'all have your little Cancer tendrils everywhere. Y'all have your little Cancer tendrils in every fucking thing this week. Y'all are super, super plugged in. So first of all, Morgan Le Fay is tied in with a lot of ancient wisdom. Morgan Le Fay is a badass mamma jamma from the King Arthur era. She is not someone that you fuck around with. She is very solid in what she does, solid in where she goes, and she was the witch of the ages. Cancers, that's your homework. That's your homework. Y'all look up Morgan Le Fay. If you're not familiar with Morgan Le Fay, you'll thank me later, I promise. That's for all of you. If y'all aren't familiar with some of these deities I pull up in these cards, look them up. The growth of energy is interesting, Cancers, because you guys have this atonement, this growth, this deceit that comes with the Morgan Le Fay card. Now, I'm not so worried about the deceit. I'm worried about the atonement and the growth. Atonement isn't always a bad thing. Atonement isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes we have to take a hit. We have to take a loss because either we got too big for our britches or we let something amazing go that we know we shouldn't have let go. Right? Right, Cancers? Right? But here's the thing, Cancers. This growth of energy, I would be willing to bet my booty, part of it, that Thursday morning, y'all wake up different. Just different. Not in a bad way, just different. There's a crazy amount of growth. There's a crazy amount of movement. You wake up on fire, Cancer. You wake up on fire this week to change, to grow, to renew, to move, to do the things. This week is also all about wisdom, Cancer. All about wisdom. Pick up a new book this week. Start listening to that audio book you've been waiting on. Whatever it is, Cancer, you better delve down the role of learning. Because with this right here, I pointed out the tendrils on purpose because I wanted you to see them. Y'all are so plugged into the universe this week. It's almost fucking scary. It's almost fucking scary. Enough said. It's going to be a really, really good week, Cancer. Y'all are going to feel powerful as fuck. Y'all don't feel like retreating into your shell. Y'all are ready to kind of be out and about and actually talk to people. I know, but you guys just feel powerful. Y'all just feel powerful this week. And I love this. I love this. I feel like I pick on you guys sometimes just because that's the way the cards are. And I'm like, God, Cancers are going to think I don't like them. I do. I love you, Cancers. I love you, Cancers. All right. Stones for Cancers. Lapis. Fucking Lapis. The darker the blue, the better. Because Lapis is a royalty stone. It also has a little bit of quartz and pyrite in it. Lapis, Cancers. I'm also going to say petrified wood because you do need some grounding a little bit, being tuned in. And here's the thing. If you don't have petrified wood, then what I'm going to say is this, just a regular piece of wood. If you have a tree in your yard, if you have, I don't know, if you have a piece of wood that just a little block or something that you just like the feel of, anything wood, you need to keep it on you this week, Cancers. Okay. Whether it's keeping it in your pocket, whatever, you need to keep a piece of wood on you all the time, because having this growth of energy and being plugged in with your intuition, that's a lot. That's a lot of things coming in here. That's a lot of things being downloaded, and y'all are going to get overwhelmed really easy, really easy. So just holding that wood, whether it's regular wood, whether it's petrified wood, whatever, is going to help you diffuse that. Okay. Okay. Well, that brings us to my lovely little Leos. Yes. Why do I feel like I need to tap my cards off? All right. All right. My lovely little Leos. Yes. I'm going to brag on my Brody for just a minute. He called me earlier. He was super excited. He just got to his unit. He got all checked in this week, and he finally got his very first unit patch, and he was so fucking excited. He could not wait to show me. And so I'm proud of that boy. I'm proud of that boy. And just so you guys know, I will have the episode of the BS with BNS out probably tomorrow afternoon. I know it's supposed to be out Friday, but the one we filmed for this Friday, neither one of us liked it. Neither one of us liked it. But we do have a special guest that joined us for this last episode, and that's Kay. Kay came up here and hung out. And so I will have that up for you guys tomorrow afternoon. We go through Pinterest spells, and they're scary. I did not believe some of you guys when you were telling me that there were Pinterest spells. I mean, I knew that there were. Okay, don't think I'm that stupid. I knew that there were Pinterest spells. But when y'all were telling me like how bad some of them were and sharing videos with me where people were like, I tried this spell from Pinterest and now there's a Leviathan with 10 arms in my house. Yeah, I can see why. I can see why. Let me just say this. Okay? Please don't ever, never, ever use some of these spells on Pinterest. The ones I have seen are so fucking asinine. They're going to get someone hurt. They're going to get you an attachment, or you're going to piss off a deity. You're going to piss off something at the crossroads. Like, please, I want you to make me a promise. I want you to make me a promise. Please, please, please. And somebody brought up on TikTok that there are Etsy spells as well. There are also spells on Fiverr. Okay. I want to remind you that you get what you pay for. If you're paying someone $25 to curse someone's family line, no, you're not. If you're paying someone $25 to bring a soulmate to you, no, you're not. You might as well just go give someone else $25. Because just the ingredients that go into a soulmate spell, I'm just saying. You get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. Speaking of that, there is a new service on my site. If you guys would like, if you don't know how to write a spell, if you don't know how to write a ritual, I got you. We got you. We got you. Both me and my coven. We got you. Let me write you a spell. Let me write you a ritual as detailed, as big as you are ready to take on. I got you. Animal for Cancer. I know you guys are like, we didn't get an animal. We didn't get an animal. Y'all are the octopus. It should have been obvious, but y'all are the octopus. Okay? Y'all are the octopus. Y'all are octopi this week. And so here's what I want you Cancers to do too. Okay. Go watch a documentary on octopi. Do it. Go watch a documentary on octopi, Cancers, because y'all, if you have never done that, you're going to gain a whole new fascination for octopi. They are in fucking genius. They're scary smart. They're scary smart. Ready, Leos? The Leos are like, you have had our fucking cards. Turn the cards over, bitch. I know. I've raised too many of you. I love that these cards are, you know what? I'm not going to jinx it. I'm not going to jinx it. Thank you. Thank you, cards. Y'all are fucking fantastic. I fucking love you. I actually kissed this deck earlier. We're going to kiss this deck again. We're going to kiss this deck again. Yeah, because they're fucking being glorious. All right, you ready, Leos? Y'all have the Exile. Now, this one tends to be a little worrisome. And when this pops up, everybody's like, well, I don't want to be the Exile. Like, that's kind of a bad card. This one is not just, so it's failure, it's strategy, and it's trauma. I'm not worried about the trauma and I'm not worried about the failure. What I am worried about is the strategy, because you guys also have change, and I fucking shit you not, rebirth. And if you guys haven't heard me talk at all, this Wednesday is the Chinese New Year, and it is the year of the snake. In fact, I believe it's the wood snake. And what do snakes represent? Pow! Fucking rebirth. How many of y'all went like that? You're welcome. How many of y'all woke up all of a sudden like, God damn it? Leos, you wanted to change. You wanted to change, Leos. You wanted to shift. You wanted to do something bigger, better, badder. You wanted to be an amazing motherfucker. Guess what? That's what this week is. This week is you planning your strategy to be the big, bad ass, awesome motherfucker out there. What I love too is that when a Leo gets in their mind that they are ready to make a change, that they're ready to be more, that they're ready to level up, you ain't stopping them. You are not stopping them. The Leos are the hardest headed of all the zodiac. I think they even topple Capricorn. I'm not going to lie. And I can tell you that every Capricorn I've ever known is the hard headedest motherfucker ever. But Leos, y'all win. Y'all win. Y'all win. What I love the most about this is you guys are, y'all are conniving this week, but in a good way. Okay. So just know that if you guys have a Leo in your life and they get kind of quiet this week, don't stress about it. Okay. Well, I mean, unless y'all been fighting a lot and y'all been talking about splitting up, but just know that they are strategizing. They are planning where they're going in life. Like that kind of serious shit. They're planning that kind of serious shit. And they have the change card. So don't be surprised when your Leo comes up and is like, you know what? We're moving. I'm moving here, or we're doing this, or I'm looking for a new job. I quit my job. Don't be surprised if your Leo makes a huge shift this week, because Leos, guess what? You guys are ready to make a change, and not just a little change. This is a big, huge, whopping change. A big, huge change. Now, we're used to you Leos making a lot of changes. So don't be upset, Leos, if some people are like, yo, okay. You know that this rebirth right here is exactly what you're planning. Now, I am going to say this, Leo, with the change card right here. This is a week of strategy. Do not make any big rash decisions this week. No quitting jobs, no leaving relationships, no telling your landlord to fuck off. You'll be out by the 1st, because we all know that ain't going to happen. I mean, maybe it can, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. This is a strategy week, Leos. This is a week for you to get all your duckies in a row, and all of the things that go with the duckies, all of the frogs on the lily pads, all of the bugs that they need to eat, so the duckies can find all the things. Every single thing. This is a week for you to plan. I know you Leos don't like to plan, but believe it or not, y'all are going to have a bug in your butt to plan this week. Y'all are going to be ready to plan this week. I will not be surprised if you're channeling your inner earth sign and you're making all kinds of lists and you're getting everything ready and you're organizing and you're throwing shit away. This is a complete rebirth this week. Complete rebirth this week, Leos. I am 100% here for it, because both my kids are Leos. I'm a 100% on board with this. So Leo, just let me say this. I have all the faith in the world in you this week. All of it. All of it. You got this. We got you. We know you can do it. I know you can do it. Okay? Okay? Yeah. All right. Leos. I'm not giving you crystals this week because I'm going to give you something else instead. First of all, I want you to trust your gut on what actual crystals you need on you. Okay. Literally trust your gut. If you pick up these crystals every day, but something says maybe this one, or maybe not this Labradorite, but this Labradorite, that's what you need to do. But I want you to mix gold and silver this week. And here's why. I want you to wear an equal amount of gold and silver, because silver is divine feminine. It is the moon. It is spirituality. Gold is the divine masculine. It is the sun. It is science. You need to have everything as even as possible this week. So if you like the Bodhi style of earrings, wear one silver and one gold. If you're wearing a gold necklace, maybe throw a silver one on top of it. Same thing with your rings. I want you to wear an even amount of gold and silver. Literally even. Pay attention. Be specific with it. Okay, I've got 2 rings that are gold. I need 2 rings that are silver. And don't wear just one on one hand. Mix them together. Okay? Y'all are the flamingo this week. Y'all are the flamingo this week. Have y'all ever watched a flamingo sleep? Have y'all ever watched a flamingo sleep? I'm just saying. Y'all are flamingos this week. All right, that brings us to my Virgos. My Virgos. Maybe. Virgos, I just need a card. So we have Virgos, we have Libras, we have Scorpios, and we have Sagittarius. That's all that's left. And then I'm going to get off. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot, Virgos. Then I'm going to get off of YouTube. We're going to do a little more Reiki on TikTok. So those of you guys on YouTube, join us over on TikTok for a little more Reiki, because apparently they can hear the music and y'all can't. Ready, Virgos? Y'all. All right. Ready, Virgos? Yeah. Yeah. Y'all start off with Thanatos, which is completion, expediency. This is finishing all the shit. Finishing all the shit. Then I shit you not, you have good luck. Look, good luck, good luck, good luck. Then you have karmic justice. Virgos, you know that time. This has been a couple years. I'm going to say 2 to 3 years ago. Y'all had a big loss, a relationship, a job, friend, whatever it was. Y'all had a big loss, right? Do you remember that? Do you remember that? The thing that dwells in your brain, the thing that lives rent-free in your head, Virgos. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know that thing? This is the week that you realize that you kind of don't care as much anymore. That has run its course. I don't know if it is you get some sign that you're better off. Maybe you meet the right person. Maybe you get an amazing job. Whatever it is, there is something this week significant that happens this week. I'm going to say this week. There's something significant that happens, Virgos, that is going to make you literally stop in your tracks and realize that you don't have to dwell on that anymore. We're going to talk about the karmic justice card before we talk about the good luck card, because this is part of what I was just talking about. Whatever this was, you're getting your payoff for it. It's like when you have a car accident and the gap insurance hasn't paid yet to pay off the rest of your car. And then you finally get the gap insurance to pay off and you're like, now you're not on the hook for thousands of dollars for a totaled car. That's exactly the feeling this week. That's exactly the feeling this week, Virgos. You are getting the payoff for that totaled car that you no longer have. There is such a relief that comes with this week, Virgos. Like I can't even explain the feeling that goes with this. That goes with this. And I'm here for it. I am here for it, my Virgo friends. I also love this good luck card. Let's talk about this good luck card because everybody wants a good luck. Follow your gut this week, Virgos, because you're a lucky little shit. You're a lucky little shit. Rub your belly because you're a lucky little shit. You're going to be in the right place at the right time almost all the time this week. So trust your gut. Trust your intuition and trust your gut. And if your gut and your intuition says, hey, you know, you never go to that gas station down there, go to that gas station. Don't go to this one, go to that one. If your gut says, hey, you know, you usually go to this Panera Bread every single day for fucking lunch or every day on Wednesday, but today I think we should go to the Chinese buffet, or I think we should go have a steak or whatever. Trust your gut. Trust your gut. Because this is going to be a fantastic week. And you're going to be in the right place at the right time all the fucking time, Virgos. I can't explain to you how amazing this week is going to be for you. Because Virgos, y'all, earth signs are interesting, but Virgos are very interesting. Y'all are outwardly confident all the time. I have yet to meet a Virgo that is not always outwardly confident to an almost cocky point. Inside, however, let me just say that that's a sham. Every Virgo I have ever known inside is a mushy, squishy ball of mushy, squishy emotions. Everyone. But this week, that confidence, that fake it till you make it, all of that amazing shit that you Virgos are, shows to every single person. All of that squishiness pays off. Okay? Okay? Virgos, it's just a fucking phenomenal week. It's just a phenomenal week for you. It's a phenomenal week for you. Stones for Virgos. I'm going to say Malachite because you're already lucky little shits. So let's play on that. And then I'm going to say black tourmaline because we all know when we're having a good week, there is some motherfucker that wants to come in and try to ruin it. So black tourmaline. And here's the thing. You can hit them with the black tourmaline too. It'll splinter. It makes gross little splinter shards. It's great. It's great. So black tourmaline. Animal for Virgos. Y'all are the raccoon. Y'all are the raccoon. Y'all are trash pandas. Y'all are the raccoon. Just saying. All right, my little Libra-loos. We ready? I know you are. I know you are. Ooh, we have powerful fucking Libras. I am here for this. I'm not going to lie. I was a little worried that we had feral Libras. I don't know how the world would handle feral Libras. So I was a little worried, okay? Because y'all start off with Lilith, and this is hunger, animism. Like this is raw fucking power. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, no. But we don't. We don't. Instead, we have very powerful fucking Libras. Wait till you see this shit. You can't make this up. Okay. Are we ready? Are we ready? You have Lilith. Then you have cast away negativity. You can't make this up. Notice the snake. Know what's coming Wednesday. And then you have banish a curse. Notice the snakes. Can I say again, you can't make this up? I don't know if this one has a snake in it or not. My other deck, Lilith, has a snake. No, no snake in this deck. Every one of you Libras, this means something different. But Libra, you're a dark, powerful mamma jamma this week. Like, no one needs to mess with you this week. Period. You know why? Because of these two cards right here. Not only are you crazy powerful this week, Libras, but you know exactly when it is that you need to cut shit off, where you need to cut shit off. Because y'all are not just kind of pushing the negativity aside. Nah, y'all are slicing Achilles tendons this week. Y'all are giving Irish neckties this week. Y'all are not playing around. Y'all are not playing around, because I want you to notice that that's a big sword. That's a big sword back there. Y'all are not playing around. And the thing is, Libras don't get this energy often. And it's not so much that y'all got pushed to be this way. It's not so much that y'all have been waiting for a week like this, because what's funny is this week is also going to wear you out. Like, it's going to wear you out. Libras are all about balance. Libras are all about everything being equal. You want everybody to be happy. You just want everybody to be okay. So when there comes a week that you have to pull out this kind of energy, it really does wear you out. But y'all are some powerful, powerful motherfuckers this week. Y'all are so fucking powerful this week. On top of that, you have the Banish a Curse card. You know that bullshit that's been holding you back? Libras, you know those motherfuckers that have been sending all the bullshit little tiny jinxes and spells and stuff your way, and thinking that they've been cursing you, and thinking that they've been doing stuff. You know those people? It's really funny too, because I have a Libra moon, and it just hit me that I spent the day yesterday reaching out to certain people saying, hey, have you done a return to sender lately? Have you, Libras? Have you done a return to sender lately? Wednesday's a new moon, and that's a great, glorious day to do a return to sender. A very nasty one at that. I'm just saying. Just saying. Spit on that bitch. That's what I'm saying. This is your reminder. I don't care if you're a Libra or not. Do a return to sender. Just do a return to sender. Okay? Libra, you are so fucking powerful this week. You are so fucking powerful this week. The other thing I want to point out is this, Libra. Well, to those of you guys that have Libra friends, if you need to know how to let something go, if you need to know how to do a return to sender, if you need to know how to move forward with something, ask your Libra friend. Because guess what? They know. They know. They have the energy for it this week, and they're on it. Like, I'm just going to hold these cards up for a minute because I want you to look at them, Libras. Oh, wait, it's this way. I want you to look at them for a minute. All the shit that's been holding you back, I'm just saying, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist anymore after this week. If it exists, it's because you're holding on to it, Libras. So maybe kind of sort of don't hold on to it. This is also going to be a great week for a road opener, Libra. Return to sender, road opener. Okay? Libras, you're powerful, powerful, powerful shits this week. Okay? I also want you to notice that, yes, this is there's swords in the middle of this. And to me, this also looks like the wheel on a ship. Snakes and swords, Libras. Snakes and swords. Just saying what I'm saying. Can't make this shit up. Stones for Libras. I'm actually going to say turquoise. turquoise, not dyed howlite. This is actual turquoise, not dyed howlite. And I'm going to say onyx. Turquoise and onyx. I think it's obvious that I also give you the snake. I think that if I don't give you the snake, my cards are going to get mad. So Libras, you are also the snake this week. Okay? You are also the snake this week. That brings us to my wonderful, wonderful little Scorpios. Yeah, my wonderful little Scorpios. Where's my Scorpios at? I'm just curious. How many of you Scorpios have been really restless this weekend? Just curious. Because K is a Leo. K is intense. K is a Leo with, oh, nope, it was that one first, with 2 Scorpios. So she's a Leo double Scorpio. And she's been a little intense this weekend. All right. All right, Scorpios. Okay. Y'all have Charon the Ferryman. So this is focus, it's transition, and it's need. I'm not worried about the need. I'm worried about the transition. Ready? Because y'all also have knowledge and you have leadership. Now, here's the thing. I know some of you Scorpios went, I don't want to be a leader. I don't want to be in leadership. But you do. You do. I know several of you Scorpios, you're natural leaders. Just because you're not a cardinal sign, you're natural leaders. You are. People automatically listen to you when you talk. That's Scorpio energy. So let's talk about this because it's time for a transition, Scorpios. You've either been pining after something, trying to manifest something, or there is something that you've been wanting, pleading with the universe for 3 years. For 3 fucking years. And the universe keeps going, no, 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 no. You Scorpios are also really, 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 really stubborn. You're not quite Leo level stubborn, but you're really, really fucking stubborn. So you just keep hanging in there because you're like, you know what? I'm going to wear you down. I'm going to wear you down, bitch. Keep on telling me no, universe. I'm going to get it. This week, Scorpio, I want you to take a step back from that hardcore stance on, oh, you're going to give it to me, universe. I want you to take a step back. Okay? And here's what I want you to do when you take a step back. First, I want you to get a piece of paper, clean piece of paper. Pull it out of the notebook. And I want you to write what it is that you've been hardcore manifesting, pushing, demanding that the universe give you. I want you to write that at the top. And then I want you to leave it there. I want you to leave it there for a day or so. And I want you to come back to it. Because what I want you to do over that day or so, and really 2 days is going to be best. What I want you to do is I want you to think about all of the ways that you have approached this problem and the ones that haven't worked. So somebody said a job. Okay. How have you been approaching finding a job, finding the dream job that haven't worked? I just want you to think about it. I don't want you to write them down, but I want you to think about it. And I want you to come back to this piece of paper a couple of days from now, Wednesday or Thursday. And I want you to yawn. I'm just kidding. I want you to think about the ways you haven't tried. I want you to look at, let's say that you've only been using online job boards. That's it. You've only been using online job boards because that's been the way you've always found a job, right? Was Indeed or Monster or whatever is out there. That might date me to tell you how old I am. Maybe you've only been using those. Why? Why? Is there a company you really, really want to work for and you've been applying for jobs through those job boards but not getting any answer? Maybe go to their website. What other ways are there for you to look at jobs, Scorpios? Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? Because you Scorpios do get caught in a rut. You get caught in a rut. You're so determined and you're so hard-headed that if the universe tells you no, you're just going to keep forcing it until something gives in. But the universe is not giving in on this. And it's been 3 fucking years. This is also a week of knowledge, Scorpios. Okay. So if there's some training that you've been thinking about taking, if there's a class you've been thinking about taking, if there's a book you've been thinking about reading, whatever it is that's going to further you down this path of whatever you've been trying to do for the last 3 years, Scorpio, this is the week. This is the week. Maybe you've been pining after someone for 3 years and you just never, ever, maybe you've even gone out on a couple of dates, but nothing ever sticks. Nothing ever happens. Maybe this is a week that you take some time and learn about them. Maybe this is a week that you show that you're more invested. Maybe you've been wanting to get a job, a promotion. Let's say that it just takes like one little class or you knowing one little thing above and beyond other people. This is the week that you enroll in that class or you start reading that book. This is the week, Scorpio, that you gain that knowledge to make that change. This is also a week, Scorpio, that you are always going to be the leader in everything. Do not be surprised if at work or at school or whatever, you're always picked to go first. Do not be surprised if everything you say has a big meaning behind it. Do not be surprised if you are the fucking leader this week. And you need to harness that fucking leader energy and you need to put that into everything else. You need to put it into everything else. Harness this amazing ass leader energy. Step up and do it. Okay. Now, I said step up and do it because of this. Take the time. A good leader will take the time and look at what has been going wrong and how they can take those wrongs and turn it into a right. A good leader will look at failure and it will see, and a good leader will see what it is that needs to be learned from that failure and then transmute it into something else. A good leader takes a look at all of the people around them and knows their strengths and weaknesses. Okay, Scorpio? Had to tap the bottoms too. Okay, weird. Weird. I've been trusting my gut so much on stupid little shit lately that I'm doing all this weird shit, but it's always paying off. So I'm just going to keep doing it. All right. Stones for Scorpios. I'm going to say tiger's eye. No. Yes, I'm giving you 3. You ready? Tiger's eye, fluorite, and clear quartz. The clearer, the better. Okay? In fact, I would put the tiger's eye between the clear quartz between the tiger's eye and fluorite because they don't really mesh. They don't really mesh really well together. They don't look good together. Scorpio, you're the gorilla. You're the gorilla. And I know some of you guys are like, what do you call me? Seriously, look up the meaning of the gorilla. Look at the Sagittarius. They're like, here's my cards. Here's my card. Here's my card. Just do it. Just do it. I love you, Sagittariuses. I do. Y'all are so sweet. Look, they gave me both their cards. They were like, please, just draw the fucking cards. Of course. All right. Sagittariuses, y'all have Thanatos as well, which is completion, expediency, support, and then you have overcome fear. I didn't know you Sagittariuses were afraid of anything. And then you have passion. You know that song from Frozen that everybody hates to love, loves to hate? Let it go, let it go, let it go, Scorpio. No, I'm just kidding. Let it go, Sagittarius. Let it go. This card is all about completion. There is something over the last few years, and really, I'm going to say 4 to 5 years, that you have been dwelling on. It has been holding you back. You don't realize it, but now as I'm saying it, as I'm saying you've been dwelling on it, you're like, oh, bitch. Oh, I have. You're realizing it. You're realizing it. You've been dwelling on it, holding on to it. Like literally digging your claws in as it's slipping through your fingers, but you're still holding on to it. You're going to hold on to that last grain of sand of whatever this is. Let it go, Sagittarius. Okay. Whether this is a person, whether this is a situation, a friendship, your bangs minding, whatever it is, Sagittarius, you've been holding on to something. And this could be a grudge. This could be the loss of a friend. This could be the loss of a job, whatever it is. You've been dwelling on it. You've been pining over it. You just can't let go. This is the week to let it go, to release yourself from whatever this is, because all this is doing is holding you back. Now, that's where this card comes in, the overcome fear, because when we are in a certain place for so long, we get used to it. You've been holding yourself back. You've been holding this grudge. You've been holding on to this relationship that you left or that left you, whatever it is. You've been holding on to it for like 4 or 5 years, Sagittarius. You've been holding on to this belief that maybe I'll just win the lottery next week. You've been holding on to whatever this is, Sagittarius. It's time to let it go. And I know that's hard and I know it sucks, but let me tell you what. I also know that you Sagittariuses are some strong ass shits. Look at me in my face. Y'all are some strong ass shits. Stop allowing this fear to let you, to just run you. Stop allowing this fear to hold you down. Stop allowing this fear to be a weight around your gut that is holding you in the fucking water. You keep swimming and swimming and swimming and swimming, trying to get to the top, but you can't because you're held in place with this fucking fear. The only thing holding you back, Sagittarius, is you. The only thing holding you back, Sagittarius, is you. You remember that thing you used to be really passionate about, Sagittarius? You remember that thing that used to just get you so fucking excited? Whether it was a video game, whether it was a job, whether it was school, whatever it is. Whatever it is. Remember that thing? This is the week to pick it back up. Yes, I am telling you that you can play video games this week, Sagittarius. Because here's why. You may pick it back up and you may be like, oh, this game sucks, man. Why did I like this so much? Or you may pick up some hobby or some book or something that you never finished or that you used to do a long time ago. And you may be like, oh, and it makes you nostalgic. And then, gee, your brain starts working about some of the stuff that's been holding you fucking back. And suddenly, idea, bing, 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 bing. I'm just saying what I'm saying, Sagittarius. Do the thing, Sagittarius. Let yourself do the thing that you used to love to do so fucking much. Okay? I'm going to give you guys Labradorite and Rainbow Obsidian. Labradorite and rainbow obsidian, not regular obsidian, rainbow obsidian. There's a big difference. Sagittarius, y'all are the chameleon. Y'all are the chameleon. Y'all are the chameleon. It's going to be a fucking phenomenal week. A phenomenal week. I love, because I was worried, I'm not going to lie. About halfway through, I was like, there is no way that all of these reads are going to be good. There is no way. Like, there's no way. I can see them all being bad because that's happened. I mean, statistically, there has to be a week where all the reads are good. Like, statistically, that has to happen, okay? But I'm not going to lie, I was a little worried. I'm not going to lie, I was a little worried. So I was like, bitch, don't say again that everybody's having a good week. Like, don't say you're going to fucking jinx it. I was a little worried. But here we are. It's a fucking good week for everybody. For everybody. And if you guys haven't seen it or listened to it yet, I released an astrological forecast. I haven't done them in a while. And I thought, you know what? Why have I not done them? Why have I not done them? So we're back to doing astrological forecasts on Monday. So that's out. This is a really intense, awesome week. Does have the potential to have some bad shit. Thank you, Aquarius. But this is a phenomenal week. It's a phenomenal week for change. It's an amazing week. I'm just saying. So with that, if I can see back here, I'm going to let you guys on YouTube go over there. If you would like to come join us over on TikTok, we're going to do some more Reiki. Just a little. Just a little. Just a little.